Hi, this is John Doe, aka Frags with the DNB Academy, and welcome to another sound recreation video. For today, we've got this lovely tune by Upgrade called Fallback, and this time we're going to be focusing on the main lead of this song, which is also one of those that can be used in so many different types of tunes, especially if you're into like lo-fi, you know. So yeah, let's take a listen to the original and then I'll show you what I've done with it.
Fallback, we've been pushing on the limit for a long time. It's all us, the pressure seeking it's a fallback.
So yeah, this is pretty much it, guys. Let's dive into Serum to show you what we've done. Alright, this is quite of a simple sound to make. It requires some fundamental work in it, but it's not that complicated if you look at it. Let me solo the track first, of course, and then we can slowly start building this up. So, already got the MIDI, alright? We need to start giving this a bit more something that sounds like the original. So let's go on the basic shapes and we're gonna start with a sine wave. That's gonna be our starting point for this sound. Because it has a milder sound if you listen to it, okay? But we need to bring this down one octave. Alright, then we're gonna go and turn on our oscillator B, and on this one we can try different things, but for this one we're gonna go with this evolution, you know, because he has this quite of a good range on the tops, makes it work. Okay, then we're gonna turn on our always legato mono, and we're gonna pump our portamento quite high. Have this glide like 45, 40-ish, you know, something around there should be good. All right, now we need to make this a little bit with a better sustain here on the envelope. A little bit of release as well, 160-ish. A little bit of more of an attack. Like this. Cool. Now we need to start taming down like these harsher frequencies. They're like what we need, but also just a bit too much. So let's open up and turn on our filter. Turn A and B here. And now we can adjust this like so. Give it a little bit of drive and fat. And now just to get that little bit of detune that you hear in the original sound, we need to make sure that not only we opened up the filter just a little bit here, so we can hear those changes, but we need to make sure that we get these two oscillators to be detuned, you know, so we're gonna change this and leave it like somewhere around 31, and then this one negative. Maybe just a little bit less here, and here as well. Just want to hear this little bit of phasing, and we can also turn the detune, the unison here, crank down the detune. This creates this sort of diffusion on the chord, on the detune that we want to hear, right? Now let's flip this into the effects tab to do some other things here to make it sound a bit better, okay? Let's take care of the stereo range of our sound here and make it a bit wider. Okay, we could apply a little bit of chorus to add on a high pass filter mode here, just to add a little bit of crispiness to the tops. Now we can turn on the compressor, multi-band this, crank up the mids a little bit because we don't want these lows, so we can actually bring them like all the way down. We need to focus on these two frequency bands. Cool. let's put this in an organized manner. I'm actually going to put this one here because I'm going to turn on the delay as well. I'm going to make it super, super mild. We'll link these, make them a little bit faster. And the frequency should be around the tops here because we don't want to hear this like... Is this... Fine. Let's wrap it up with a little bit of reverb. Low cut it quite a bit. Bring the high cut down a tiny bit. It's like up to you, but I feel like it sounds better. Just increase the size, and we can even increase the mix a little bit, like 34. Alright, and now an EQ. We don't really want these lows around here, so we're gonna just like do this low cut around like 500 hertz, 400. You could even do this before the reverb, so the reverb kind of brings them a little bit back, if you know what I mean. Let's just adjust the master a bit. Alright, then it will be a matter of coming back here to your filter and just put it where you feel like it sounds better. Alright, and even the reverb, you can just tame it down a bit, in my opinion. We kind of need those tops a bit more present, so something like this. And you can even adjust the wavetable position here. This depending on where you want to go with it, but if you want to match this to the original, we kind of need to sort of, you know, kind of look where the harmonic is and just find it. So in my opinion, I feel like we're super there, right guys? So let's take a listen to the patch and see how it sounds on top of the original. Alright, so there we go guys. Yeah, there we go. Another one of those sounds that with deeper processing and deeper resampling, for instance, you could achieve a sound that can be used in so many different occasions. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed it once again, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace!